Meet the official alien hunting squad of planet Earth. Their mission: point at the sky and scream at everything. A seagull flies by. Instant alarm. Alien. It is just a bird, but nobody is listening. A passenger plane blinks by. Same reaction, more screaming. A pizza delivery drone shows up. They duck for cover. One blob still orders the pizza before running away. Even a weird lumpy cloud gets accused of being a spaceship. Brainy floats in, tired of all the false alarms. Not everything weird in the sky is a spaceship, Brainy says, but sometimes actually, nobody can explain what they saw. Cue the actual Hollywood alien, suitcase and all. He unfolds a giant tourist map of planet Earth. The tinfoil hat blobs finally see a real alien and freeze. Before they can scream, paperwork rains from the sky. Every single page is stamped, "No evidence of me." The Hollywood alien gets buried under the whole pile. A tiny green hand waves weakly for help from the pile. So here is the actual confusing part of the story. A lot of people think released UFO videos prove aliens. Tiny scientist tilts her head. That is not quite right. A stern DOD officer Blob marches in with a giant stamp. He stamps the video screen hard. Video equals real. Then stamps right next to it. Identity equals question marks. Real footage, yes. Identified object? Nobody can say. The screen zooms into one tiny blurry white blob shape. It freezes on a shape that looks exactly like a Tic Tac. The Tic Tac just blinks back, giving absolutely no answers. This story is not about little green men at all. It is about balloons, blurry cameras, and scientists saying we don't know yet. So the government stopped saying UFO. Weird, right? For decades, everyone just said UFO. Simple. Easy. UFO just means unidentified flying object. That's it. But officials quietly swapped the whole label on us. Picture a boring committee meeting deciding new words. One blob raises a hand. Saucers aren't just flying anymore. So Blob peels the old UFO sticker right off the saucer and slaps a brand new sticker right on top. UAP stands for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. Fancier word. Anomalous just means weird and hard to explain. The saucer looks confused. It thought it was just a flyer. Then suddenly the saucer sprouts a submarine periscope. Because now UAPs get spotted underwater too. Then a wobbly little space antenna pops out the side. Because these things get tracked way up in space too. Now the saucer has a periscope and antenna and tiny wings. It's doing 3 jobs now, and it is not thrilled about it. That's the real reason for the new name. Air, sea, and space. NASA and the Pentagon both use UAP now. Same new label. New name. Same mystery saucer just standing there confused. Okay. The government actually released real UFO videos. In 2020, the Pentagon confirmed 3 Navy videos were real. 3 tapes, each with its own goofy little nickname. First one is called FLIR1. People call it the Tic Tac video. It's from 2004, filmed by a Navy jet's heat camera. On screen, it's just a white blob against black and gray. It moves fast, then just stops. No wings, no exhaust. Second tape is called Gimbal. It just spins in place. On camera, it looks like a tiny white spinning top. Pilots said it rotated, even while the jet turned around it. Third tape is called Go Fast. Guess what it does? It zips low over the ocean at a wild speed. Pilots in the cockpit react like, whoa, that thing is moving. So Tiny Scientist checks each tape very carefully, then stamps real video right on all 3 tapes. The footage is officially confirmed authentic. No fakes here. But confirming the video isn't the same as knowing what it is. So Tiny Scientist grabs a second stamp that says still and stamps that right on top of the first stamp. Real footage, still officially unidentified. Both true at once. Now meet the pilot who actually saw one of these things. This part happened for real back in 2004 off the coast. He later told Congress the whole story under oath. So this is testimony, not proof of aliens. Keep that in mind. It starts on a ship called the USS Princeton, watching radar. The radar keeps catching weird blips dropping from way up high, down to the water in seconds, way faster than any jet. So the ship radios 2 jets to go check it out. Pilot Blob straps in and rockets off the carrier deck. Below, the ocean just looks calm, flat, totally normal. Then something white and smooth just appears over the water. It's shaped exactly like a giant floating Tic Tac mint. No wings, no windows, no exhaust smoke, just smooth and white. Pilot Blob flies closer, and the thing mirrors his moves. Turn one way, it turns two, like it's watching him back. Pilot Blob's face goes from confident to extremely nervous. Then, in one blink, it just shoots away and vanishes. No sonic boom, no trail. It's just instantly gone. Pilot Blob lands back on the carrier looking completely stunned. He still says it's the strangest thing he's ever seen fly. In 1947, the Air Force got a weird new homework assignment. People kept spotting weird lights and shiny discs up above. So the government made a project just to track them. They called it Project Blue Book, like a school grade book. Every single sighting got its own paper folder, and the folders just kept coming, year after year. This went on for 22 straight years. No breaks. By the end, they'd stacked up 12,618 reports. That is a genuinely enormous pile of homework to grade. Most folders actually got solved pretty quickly. Weird light in the sky, usually a wobbly weather balloon, strange glow near a swamp, blamed on plain old swamp gas, bright dot at night, often just the planet Venus showing off, blurry photo of a disk, sometimes just a tossed hubcap. Explanation after explanation got sorted into neat piles, but 701 folders just would not budge. Those got stamped simply unidentified, never stamped alien. By December 1969, the whole project finally shut its doors. Their final verdict: zero proof any case was alien tech. One tiny cartoon alien peeked from the trash can, super disappointed. Fast forward to 2021, the government tried grading again. This time, the pile was smaller, only 144 reports. Brainy sorted through them one sticky note at a time. Only one single case got confidently solved. That one mystery case was just a deflating party balloon. By 2022, the running tally climbed up to 510 reports. Congress Blob wanted a bigger office just for this job, so a new team called AARO took over the whole desk. In 2024 alone, 757 brand new reports rolled in. Most of them rolled off the belt as ordinary balloons. Some turned out to be birds wearing sunglasses, basically. Others were just toy drones buzzing around confused. The conveyor belt just would not stop rolling. Hundreds of cases got explained away just like that. By October 2024, the grand total hit 1,652 reports. One lever on the wall was labeled simply "Aliens?" That lever has been stuck firmly on off this whole time. AARO even wrote it down plainly in their own report. No evidence of extraterrestrial beings, activity, or technology. So the scoreboard keeps growing, but the alien lever stays dusty. NASA decided to check this whole mystery too. In 2023, they gathered 16 smart experts to study the whole thing. Brainy and tiny scientists squinted hard at fuzzy old footage. Every video looked like it was filmed with an actual potato. The real problem was never a lack of aliens, it was bad data. Old sensors just were not built to catch this stuff clearly. Loads of reports were missing basic details, like where or when. And a nervous pilot Blob felt too shy to even report sightings. A stigma cloud followed pilots around, making them nervous. But once encouraged, that pilot finally spoke up about it. And that stigma cloud just popped like a soap bubble. Meanwhile, in Congress, things got a lot more dramatic. A witness testified he'd heard about a secret alien program, but he never actually saw it himself, just heard about it secondhand. So the official investigators went and checked the story out. They found zero evidence backing the reverse engineering claims. One so-called off-world metal sample got tested in a lab. It was just an ordinary earth metal alloy the whole time. So a locked box marked unresolved cases just sits there still. Congress Blob and AARO Blob just stare at it and shrug together. Okay, time for everyone's favorite game show. Name that blob. Here's the rule, contestants. Guess what this blurry sky thing is? Your options: alien, balloon, bird, drone, or camera glitch. First contestant, Brainy. What do you think it is? Brainy slams the button and yells, "Alien!" Wrong buzzer sound. It was just a weather balloon. Next up, Tiny Scientist. Lock in your answer. Tiny Scientist confidently taps, "Bird, a really weird bird." Also wrong. It was actually a delivery drone lost on its lunch break. Ancient Blob, your turn, buddy. Take a wild guess. Ancient Blob grunts and points. Angry Cloud Spirit. Close, but no. It was a smudge on the camera lens. Last chance, Blob, since you're hosting. You get to guess too. Blob shrugs both arms up and says, honestly, no clue. And that right there is the correct answer button. It just says, not enough data yet. Confetti explodes everywhere. Nobody actually wins anything. Because most of the time, that is genuinely the real answer. Balloons, birds, drones, and glitches explain almost every case. But a small, stubborn pile of cases just will not explain themselves. Blue Book, Navy pilot videos, NASA panels, AARO, decades of looking. Every single one landed on the same honest sentence: no proof of aliens, but also, still some things nobody can name. That double answer is the most surprising fact in this whole video. Scientists are finally allowed to say both parts out loud. Mystery is not a monster to hide from anymore. It is homework. So next time something weird zips across your sky, stay calm. Skip the tinfoil hat. You need better questions and better sensors. And the guts to just say honestly, I don't know yet.